City of Brownsville.
Somebody?
What's that?
Need something?
Nope.
You don't need something?
Nope.
What are you doing?
Just taking pictures.
Okay.
What's your name, badge number?
Officer Askey, badge 043.
Okay, I'm gonna step back a little bit.
You Brownsville PD, you live here?
I live somewhere around here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, just taking pictures.
Okay.
Yep. My name is not important.
Get away from our cars.
Is this public property?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not public property.
Where's a restricted area sign?
You want to stay away from our cars.
Okay, so where's the restricted area sign?
Walk right here. Walk around the vehicle.
I can walk around the vehicles. I can. Thank you very much. You can give me that.
A quiet afternoon outside a public facility suddenly turns tense when a citizen journalist begins recording from a public sidewalk. Security personnel become uncomfortable with the camera presence and contact local police. When officers arrive, the cameraman calmly explains that he is working on an independent news story and exercising his constitutional rights. The discussion quickly shifts toward identification demands, with the journalist insisting he has committed no crime and therefore has no obligation to provide ID. What began as a routine encounter slowly transforms into a debate over freedom, authority, and the limits of police power in public spaces.
You give me that policy or whatever that I can't walk around the vehicle?
It's not a policy, it's government vehicles.
Okay, but...
Stay away from it.
Okay, I
don't need to walk up to the driver's.
I have every right to walk up to these vehicles.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have it. I don't have to give it to you.
You're going to give it to me.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, what crime are you suspect me of breaking?
You're walking around our vehicles looking into them.
Okay,
Most normal people don't look into our patrol cars.
Is this public property?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I told you can walk back.
I have every right to be here.
I told you to stay away from our vehicles.
And I have every right to be around your
You
vehicle.
just walked over there, you're looking inside the car, did you not?
I did, because I have a right to.
Give me your ID.
I do not have to.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You just went to our vehicles and looking at them.
Your vehicle?
No person is going to look into a patrol car.
Okay, well
No one's sitting.
Those are police vehicles.
Not videos, are vehicles.
Vehicles.
Yes.
They are police vehicles owned by the city.
Yes.
This is public property.
Yes.
I have every right to be on public property and look in city-owned vehicles.
Let me tell you something, buddy, because I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
6 cops have been killed this week and this month.
Okay.
And some guy walking around the parking lot recording vehicles is not. It's not normal.
Okay, well, it's not normal, but is it legal?
So
illegal?
what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a police report and figure out who you are.
Okay, is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay, so.
But it's not normal.
Okay, am I being detained?
Yes, right now.
Okay, so for what crime?
I need your information.
Oh, yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
You can call a supervisor out here.
30.
As more officers arrive, the conversation intensifies. The journalist repeatedly explains that he is gathering footage for an investigative report while remaining entirely on public property. Officers argue they are simply attempting to identify him for safety reasons, but the cameraman refuses, citing state law and the Fourth Amendment. The exchange becomes increasingly confrontational as both sides debate legal standards surrounding detention and reasonable suspicion. The journalist accuses police of escalating a peaceful situation into a constitutional conflict, while officers maintain they're only performing their duties after receiving complaints from concerned security staff.
Where do you live at?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No.
Okay. What are you doing recording our cars?
I'm being detained.
I already answered that question.
Okay, so I'm invoking
What's the purpose of coming
I'm invoking my.
I saw you.
Okay.
Let me finish talking.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent so I am being detained. Therefore, I have nothing else to say to you.
I see you walking on the sidewalk, whatever, and you come in here and you start filming and looking at our cars. Why are you looking at our cars? What do you need to know about a patrol car? Sorry, I'm recording you too, buddy, right there. What's your purpose of walking around our parking lot looking at patrol cars? I know you don't want to talk. I can stand here all day, I got too sick.
What's your name and badge number again?
Already gave it to you.
Just so I didn't get it.
I already gave it to you.
Okay.
I give it to you again. I already gave it to you.
Okay, well, you don't have to.
It's right here.
You don't have to.
That's my name.
That's fine.
Officer Askey.
That's fine. I just need to know who I need to file.
043.
Just need to know who I need to file the complaint with. That's all.
The encounter continues as the journalist challenges the officer's interpretation of the law. He questions whether police can stop and identify anyone simply because someone calls authorities. The officers defend their actions, insisting that suspicious behavior near private businesses justifies their investigation. Meanwhile, the cameraman remains firm, emphasizing that recording in public is not a crime. He explains that he intentionally stayed visible and waited for officers instead of leaving because he had nothing to hide. The growing tension reveals a larger clash between public accountability, law enforcement discretion, and citizens asserting their constitutional protections.
For illegal detainment.
Illegal detainment?
That is correct.
Illegal detainment? Walk around looking up patrol cars.
Hey guys, so is suspicious a misdemeanor or felony?
It's a suspicious.
Okay, okay.
Suspicious. Why would you walk around patrol cars?
So is this public property?
It is.
Okay, so that way I have. This is public property, guys. As you can see, this is public property. There is no restricted access areas. I am being detained by this officer here on public property. There's no restricted area signs. That is public property. As you can see, I'm in all of my rights to be here, to record the cars, and this guy right here is detaining me for suspicious activity.
Walking in between our cars and looking at them and recording is suspicious.
Okay, well,
the increase of violence against us and people killing us like
wow.
So you want to film our cars and go in between them? I'm gonna sit here and talk to you and figure out who you are.
Okay,
I'm gonna find out who you are.
Okay, well, you can say so.
Hold your camera there for 20 minutes an hour. I don't care.
Okay.
I got till 6 o'clock, buddy.
Great, awesome. We'll be here all day.
That red dot right there, you're on camera too.
We'll be here all day, buddy.
Shot of that.
We'll be here all day, buddy.
Yes, we will.
You will be educated today on the First Amendment.
What's that? Freedom of speech?
Freedom of the press. Yes, sir. Well, I can record anything that I can see from a public, accessible place.
You can.
That means eyes cannot be trespassed.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I just told you what I was doing.
Why are you looking at our car?
Because I can.
You plotting something?
I can.
After several minutes of debate, the tone finally begins to soften. Officers acknowledge that no crime has occurred and eventually state that the journalist is no longer detained. The cameraman explains that his purpose is simply to document public locations and gather footage for stories involving large corporations and public interest topics. Police admit they understand why security personnel became concerned after seeing someone filming with professional equipment near sensitive areas. Both sides slowly reach common ground, agreeing that while public recording is lawful, misunderstandings often trigger unnecessary police responses and tense confrontations.
I can look what I want to look at.
Sergeant will be here in 1 second.
Absolutely. And then I'll be going inside to do a complaint form on you for harassment and illegal detainment.
Harassment?
Yep. You're harassing a citizen on public property, on city property.
I'm asking you why you're looking at our car.
Because I can. Because I can. Okay. I told you that.
Okay. Fine.
You don't make the laws.
No, I don't.
Exactly right.
No, I don't. You don't either.
I don't. But I can go by the laws.
You can walk wherever you want.
I sure can. And that means up to that police car if I want to.
You're staying away from my cars.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to see what your sergeant has to say.
You want to look at my car, look at my car. I'm standing right here.
Well, I don't have to get your permission to look at anybody's car. It's the city's car. You don't own the city.
I know I don't understand it.
Okay.
So we can play this warrior crap all you want.
Well, you call it whatever you want to call it.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. I've told you what I was doing. You don't like it?
Why are you filming?
Because I can.
Just because you want to?
It's my right to film.
Right.
That's
Why
right.
Why are you doing it?
Because I want to. I don't have to explain to you.
I'm pretty sure this is what you're doing. You just come here to be a dick, pretty much.
Really?
To get people riled up.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of officers getting shot. I'm tired of getting ambushed. And this right here, you walking in our cars, this is going to get my wheel spinning there, wondering what to do.
So is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay.
But I'm figuring out what you're doing already.
Okay, well, I've told you.
Okay. You can record all you want.
I'm going to record.
But why are you recording?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I can. How about that? Because I can.
How about that?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at our cars?
Because I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just as the first encounter appears resolved, another confrontation begins at a different location involving a police department parking lot. An officer immediately questions a journalist for walking near patrol vehicles and recording them with a camera. The cameraman again insists he is on public property and legally allowed to observe city-owned vehicles. Officers describe the behavior as suspicious and unusual, especially amid rising violence against law enforcement nationwide. Despite admitting no crime has occurred, police detain the journalist anyway, leading to another heated argument over constitutional rights, lawful public access, and the legality of recording government property.
Might stop pacing back and forth.
Really? Why? I have a right to pace. I'm not under arrest, am I?
No, you're not.
Am I? So we've already got it that I'm being detained.
Back and forth. I don't know if you're gonna take off running.
If I was going to take off running, I wouldn't be here for the last 14 minutes and 50 seconds or whatever.
Right there, you can talk to him.
Cool.
You probably complain with him too.
I'm going to. Trust me. What's going on, Sarge?
What's up, man?
Hey. So I guess he called you out.
What's going on?
All right. So I'm here. I do First Amendment audits.
What's that?
I'm about to tell you what I do. So I go out to police departments, county buildings, city-owned buildings, county-owned buildings, and I just walk around the premises and see if I can record in public without being harassed like I have been by this guy. So I go around, I look at the cars, I go inside the building, I look at the building. It's my First Amendment right to do so. If everything's good, I go. I'm not out to cause a disturbance or problem.
Now the building today is different because we're closed.
It's still city property.
But you can't go in the building when it's closed because we're the only ones access. There's no access to
Okay, well I haven't, but I have not.
Second and 34th.
Okay.
No, I was just letting you know.
Okay, well, I also want to file a complaint against this officer because I'm actually detained right now, doing a First Amendment protected activity, and I have the tape. He's actually called me. He's actually called me a dick and stuff like that. And I have every right to be here. This is public property.
So you come on police property and different property.
Well, it's city property.
Well, city property.
Yes.
Just to see.
The second detention grows increasingly hostile as officers accuse the cameraman of provoking reactions intentionally. The journalist responds that he conducts First Amendment audits to test whether public officials respect constitutional rights. Officers argue that filming police vehicles creates security concerns because equipment or weapons could potentially be stolen. The cameraman counters that public property remains accessible to citizens unless clearly restricted by law. As supervisors arrive, the atmosphere shifts slightly toward dialogue instead of confrontation. The journalist also announces his intention to file formal complaints against officers for harassment and what he considers an unlawful detention.
If somebody's gonna stop you,
Yeah,
and all that.
it's because it's my First Amendment protected activity to do that.
Why would you want to?
Because, let's see, do y'all respect the First Amendment?
But I was just wondering, why would you want to put yourself in that situation?
Why not? It's actually normal. It's not illegal, is it?
No, it's not illegal.
I didn't think so.
No, the only issue we have is looking in the police cars.
Well, but it's on public property.
It is, and it is public property. But when you start recording inside our police cars, we don't mind. You can record all you want. We just like to identify who it is. That way, we can say if something goes missing or something's taken out of that car, I can tell my boss tomorrow, hey, this is the guy that was walking around yesterday, because there's no cameras or nothing on these police cars.
Okay, well,
so that's the reason we ask to identify yourself. Especially if you're looking, I don't care. You can sit in my police car right now.
I don't want to do all of that.
I'm just saying, look at everything you have. You can sit in his. You can look at anyone you want. But the minute we don't know what you're doing it for, because unlike you're doing it for a specific reason, we do have people who do it for the criminal element also. So
in the middle of the day?
Well, you'd be surprised. People break into cars and stuff in the middle of the day.
I don't know how many people's breaking in police cars in the middle of the day, if at all, but I hear you.
Weapons got stolen on the cars.
But yeah, there's stuff in the cars that we might not like.
Well, I mean, if it's on public property and it's not in a restricted area, I can be at that car.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't.
Oh, he did.
I just said that I would like to identify you.
Okay.
That way.
I can go to that car. If it's in a public accessible area, I can go up to that car. It's the law. You need to look at it.
But look, like I said, the only reason I would want to identify you would be for if something happened to that car. Otherwise, we do tours all the time around the beach.
Okay, well, I'm going to identify myself, and they call me good citizen. How about that? Good citizen.
That doesn't work for me.
But I'm not breaking the law, so I don't have to give you my name if I'm not breaking the law.
But you understand what I'm saying.
I understand.
Okay.
100%, but
In
I don't have to identify
in order to file a
myself.
complaint on him, I would need your ID.
You actually don't. You don't. I've actually, I just filed a complaint on Winder PD for the same exact thing as this guy did. So.
And you just told him good citizen?
Yeah, of course I did.
That was the name you
Of course I did.
I can do a report quickly.
I'm definitely not going to let you do a report for me.
You're not gonna tell me to do a report.
Well, I can actually.
I'm gonna do my own.
Actually, you work for me, so I can tell you what to do. I don't answer questions. So.
I understand the reason you're doing your job.
Well,
all right, look, hold on.
But you have a dick over there.
Look, I understand the reason you're doing your job. But on the other hand, when you're on police property or city property,
there you go.
When you're on, hey,
there you go.
now when you're on city property and you're doing this to entice,
Absolutely not. I was actually minding my own business.
but you told me the reason you're doing this is to see if somebody
If
does.
my rights are respected.
Okay.
Yes.
And so that's the reason we asked. Like I said, the reason we would ask somebody to be identified would be because you're walking around our cars and all that, and there's other things.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
So that's the reason.
Am I being detained though?
I didn't say you're detained.
Well, he's detained me, so just need to get that.
In the final moments, supervisors attempt to calm the situation and explain the department's perspective. They acknowledge that filming in public is generally legal, but say officers become cautious when strangers closely inspect police vehicles. The cameraman maintains that constitutional rights do not disappear simply because officials feel uncomfortable. While disagreements remain unresolved, both sides eventually settle into a more respectful discussion about transparency, accountability, and public trust. The encounter ends without arrest, but the exchange highlights the ongoing national debate surrounding First Amendment audits, police authority, and the balance between public safety and civil liberties. Paragraph 1, Timeline, midnight to 2:20.